Hi, kindergarten art students and families. I wanted to take a minute to try to record a quick video to give a little bit of an overview of this quarter for families at home so that you know how to support your kindergarten artists when they are working in school and when they are working at home. So first and foremost, last week, all of your kindergarten artists got an art supply bag from me. That bag has all the supplies we need for the first 5 or 6 weeks worth of art projects. I thought it was important to do that because with the state of red on the verge of purple, I don't know at what point the district's going to make a different call. So I wanted to make sure that we could kind of seamlessly, without too much problems, continue to roll through our art lessons. So it's important that the supplies that are in there are kept in good condition as much as possible, and that they are in a safe space, and that you help remind your kindergarten artists that they should not use the art materials except for art projects. Crayons and the color wands and the markers, it's fine for them to use those on an everyday basis, as long as they're being careful so that they still have the supplies throughout the quarter to use. At the end of the quarter, the supplies are all theirs to hang on to and to do with what they would like. Hopefully they feel inspired to continue to make artwork at home, even after our quarter of art instruction is over. They do need to bring that supply bag to school on the days when they're learning and take it home at the end of that day. We don't want it left here just because who knows when a call might be made. And so that way you have your supplies. You don't have to worry about a pickup at school. So obviously 5 or 6 weeks, if something crazy happens, we would just arrange with your teacher to line up getting kind of a refresh of supplies in a handful of weeks if that becomes necessary. So otherwise, for now, we're going to continue to roll with what we're doing. Your student's going to have 2 days worth of in-person instruction, and then they're going to have, something else to do on those other 2 days. For some of our projects, they're going to take them home and they're going to need to finish them at home. And on other projects, we'll finish them entirely in those 2 days, and I'll give some supplemental materials and some other things to do. One of the things after a little drawing together that we did today, I put together, some little rudimentary sketchbooks that are going to be added to their supply bags for next week so that they can do some how to draw videos that I'm going to post and just work on some of their fine motor skills. So it'll be some coloring sheets being sent home and some videos being posted in Schoology. Schoology is going to be your best friend, whether we stay in this blended learning or go remote. I have folders. So you're going to go to Schoology and go to courses. From courses, you'll find the little, I think my little icon is pink, and it says Art with Miss Tess Kindergartners. So when you click on that, you'll take you to my Schoology landing page, and then you'll get the link is there to my little Monday morning. Those are question and answer sessions, but I think for kindergartners, because a lot of their work will be completed in class, I think it's just going to be us getting together and doing a little draw with me video. So I had quite a few students who came this morning, and I had a lot of fun. I hope they had fun too. So that's what Mondays will be for. And then the link is shared right there on my first paid landing page. The other 2 things you'll see on that landing page, actually a few things. You'll see a blended learners folder and a remote learners folder. So we do have a friend who is doing everything remotely. So they'll choose the remote folders. My friends who are coming partially in person and doing some at home will choose the blended learners folder. I'll share a new folder each week to help organize the materials. And when you click through, there'll be resources. So some videos to watch, tutorials, demos, lesson videos if necessary. So obviously the things that'll be in there will become more important if we end up remote. Otherwise, bulk of the instruction is going to happen in my class, and it'll just be more supporting materials at home. One of the things I will include in each week's folder that hopefully you'll find helpful is a calendar of the week. So it'll break down kind of tasking for your students, and to give you an idea of what they're doing in class too, it'll say in-person days, and it'll list kind of the different things that we're doing. And then it'll say at home day number 1, at home day number 2. So that's where I'll outline some little assignments to do, like, hey, do these coloring pages. Remember to take your time and draw nice and neat, or go and play at this resource. So I'll share some different stuff to do there, but I'll give a calendar of that so you know how to keep your kid on track. And that'll also point out, hey, oh, it says here you have an assignment from Miss Tessa's class that you should finish at home. So there might be a few steps left, and I'll have videos recorded to help with that. I hope that that's kind of clear. And then also in Schoology, you'll find a link to Artsonia. I'll be sending home Artsonia sign-up slips to all the families on here. Artsonia is a really cool online art portfolio hosting website. I started it last year, and I'm really excited about it. It's going to follow your student artists throughout their art career at Parker Woods. So in a handful of years, when they're all grown up and they're 6th graders, you will still be able to look back and see the owl drawing that they made in kindergarten or whatever it is. So it's also going to serve as the way that we can have you submit your learners' artwork virtually, if necessary. So there's a tutorial and link to kind of explain how to do that. And that is basically click and upload link, have a picture already on your computer or iPad. I did include a PDF that says Artsonia Access that has a little scan code. If you have a laptop, I should probably print that out and set it home so you can scan it a little easier. And then there's a school access code you'll always use. You select your child's classroom, you select their name, and then you upload the picture. Once you get the hang of it, it's a pretty easy process. If you're having any problems, I'm happy to walk you through that. If that doesn't work for submitting assignments virtually, as long as we're still doing in-person learning, they should bring their artwork back on the first day back in school to turn it into me then. And then I will photograph it and upload it to Artsonia. One of the awesome things for me, at least for Artsonia and for our art students, is that there is an option to purchase your child's artwork printed on all different types of things. So last year I saw a couple t-shirts that had kids' artwork printed on them, mugs. I think even you can order your kids' artwork printed on face masks right now. They do canvas bags and everything. So they make for great holiday gifts or just for fun to hang around your house. And anytime you order anything from Artsonia, 20% of your purchase comes back to the art room. And so that really tallies up by the end of the year for me. And it's something that is available to me to use to purchase art supplies through, usually through Blick Art. And so that has been awesome. That really helps me get most of the art materials for the first quarter art students, and then some great donations helped to add to the supplies for our kindergarten art students for this quarter. So it's a great way to help support the art room, to help me be able to bring in some great and fun materials outside of what the district provides for us each year. So there's my Artsonia plug. If you have any questions, you're going to need to check Schoology with your child as much as possible, because I'll try to send messages through the Schoology Messenger just to try to make sure that I can try to clarify things for you, give you a heads up on due dates and how to upload things and other options for work and assignments. If you're checking those messages, then you'll get messages from me probably 2 times a week. It's also the best way to reach out to me if you have questions. The little envelope there along the top navigation bar will take you to the Schoology Messenger app. So that's the best way to get in contact with me. You can also email me. It's warnerT@cpsboe.k12.oh.us. Let's see, I think I'm getting to the end of my list. I hope this is helpful. Please know if you have any questions, reach out. I'm trying to make everything as clear and concise as possible so that your kid can still have a really great, enriching art class, even with us doing half of that remotely. So if you're having questions, if any of the material is not clear, I really do want to hear from you. And hey, we're going to be hanging out together for the next 7 years as your kid continues to take art with me. So please feel free to reach out so we can connect and I can support you and your student artist. I look forward to seeing all the work that we're going to create this year and having a lot of fun with your student artist this quarter. Thanks.